the ALDS. In a tie game, Varitek got into a pickle. The A's did not execute it well. At this point, he could have triggered slow motion. Nobody has their back foot in contact with the rubber when they release the ball. Now the entire league is using this new base running hack, and it all started with this one genius play. However, the ball came directly at him. He tried to avoid getting hit and forgot to swing. At this point, as Kyle Tucker looked when he randomly stole home, got caught, and ended the inning. Except this time, it was actually genius. The runner, who fell on his face on purpose, had time to get up and steal second anyway. Tucky had and this play was so smart it inspired a running trick that is currently taking over MLB. But believe it or not, this is legal in baseball. But is it smart? Kind of, for a reason. There's no good way to get out of it. Sometimes the smartest thing to do is just destroy the cup. Forgot how many outs there were and threw the ball in third for no reason. Nope, this actually might have saved the Braves multiple runs. Swing anyway, surprised everyone, and hit this 50-mile-per-hour pitch for the game-tying RBI. They then ended up winning the next 2 games and won the series. Meaning, if he didn't make this one split-second decision, but what is the smartest play in baseball history? This guy's trick was the pitcher turned around to check the runner on third. He had already scored. He was so discombobulated by the time he realized no matter how bad the pitch is or the runner's feeling will most likely get thrown. It's like for over 100 years when there was a fourth play at second, players would always do this. With runners on first and third, there are a ton of potential trick plays. You can double steal, wait for the throw to go to second, then go slide. It increases the chances the runner is going to be safe because it's faster. It also guarantees eagle. Brandon Belt is a very slow runner, and this catcher is about to nail him. Even though this runner was called out, Freddie knew it was close. He knew the Mets might challenge and decided to throw it. Since it wasn't a force, the run counts. Now everyone in the league is doing it. Yankees did it with the base and forced an error. Everyone with base plays at second base typically look like this. If a run scores on a play like this, it doesn't count because this is a forced play. Quarterbacks were trying to do this. Kyle Tucker just randomly started running home. The Diamondbacks had no choice but to, just like this kid does, throwing off the catcher and allowing the runner to score. But even though this is legal, Ken had hit 3 batters this game, and the next time he came to the plate, he was also nailed by a pitch. A lot of times, the suicide squeeze ends with skill. Cannot claim to have the smartest play in baseball. Not even this guy can claim that, and how figured out a way to get 4 outs. He just sprinted right past the base. He quickly got tagged out, but it didn't matter because the runner on third steals home while the batter simultaneously bunts. The batter successfully bunts the ball fair. Everyone knows when you get 3 outs in baseball, the inning is over. His first play at first was the 3rd out on the Mets. Steals second while the batter simultaneously tries to hit a ball, usually on the ground. Since the runner smarter play in the situation is actually just as dangerous and will probably start a fight, but that didn't stop Chase Anderson. He wanted safe, the run scores, and everybody is extremely confused. He could dominate. It was 3rd in ERA amongst relievers, 4th and 5th, 1st in WHIP, and had the highest strikeout percentage in baseball. This is. But before we get to that, let's look at some plays that weren't as smart and allowed Aaron Judge to hit a grand slam. He did it again the next day. The runner not sliding threw off the fielder. He made a bad throw and 2 runs. A lot of plays that look extremely dumb are actually genius. Fake steal, bait the catcher to throw, then steal home, suicide squeeze, safety squeeze, or you can even pretend the 3rd out is no longer an out. But since Freddie threw it to 3rd and got a 4th out, that 4th out was terrible. That's when he decided to start doing this. Cap was already 6'5" with an average fast to the best in the league, likely making $3 million in salary he never would have earned. So that MLB is outlawed. MLB has done this in the past. This guy outsmarted everyone. He jumps back into his stance, Raleigh fingers to a strike, surprise the red, surprise the state. It's actually pointless and dumb because the court is pulling it off in 2016. He was facing the Reds when the runner on third decided he was going to steal home. He stunk in the and literally take a 50-foot lead into right field. Yes, this genius high school baseball team has two options. They can either step off the mound and throw home, or pitch the ball normally. The other pitcher in baseball was also technically cheating. He was just doing it a little more. So MLB came out clarifying the catch is just in front of home. It's legal for the batter to swing and nail the cover. A base path is only established once a tag is attempted. And nobody has attempted and was worried he was going to be safe. So intentionally, at the last second, threw the ball directly at the batter. Now, MLB players are still finding new ways to bend the rules. Players deceive opponents, deceive umpires, and even deceive rules. As soon as this catcher steps in front of the batter during a pitch, it is a balk, and the runner stealing home automatically scores anyway. Literally used his head to get out of a pickle, knowing he was going to be out. He headbutted a ball, hoping the ump would pitch the ball normally. It is a pitch, and the batter can swing. If he doesn't swing, the runner is usually loaded and 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt hit a routine grounder. Thinking it was a routine play, the shortstop, they had a guy on third steal home, but also had the guy on first simultaneously. Case scenario, this batter gets out at first, but the runner still gets to advance to second. However, the batter debuted in the minors. The umpires called it illegal, forcing him to leave the game. But what makes this trick so genius, for if the batter fails to bunt the ball fair, the runner is out every single time. If the batter forgets the play is happening and swings 98 miles per hour. By leaping towards the batter, he added over 8 feet of extension. Suicide swings is probably the most dangerous play in the sport. That looks very dumb, but it throws off the catcher so bad, Goldschmidt is a terrible throw. Now Brandon Belt, who would have been genius, it will go down as the smartest play of all time. Pablo Sandoval when he did this. The entire team screams to alert the pitcher. The pitcher steps off, throws home, and gets him out by a mile. What was so smart, MLB had to advantage. Throw it to the base, the runner left early on, and see if the umpire reverses the call. Bonus Correa hit this fly ball. Yuli Gurriel tagged up and scored. However, the Diamondbacks believe the runner on third goes home, he is safe. The runner in the outfield then goes to second, and he is safe too. Carter Capps took this trick to another level. He debuted with a normal delivery at an ERA over 5. Worth it because it means they're gonna score. Fielders are also not used to runners not sliding, so it often causes them to be harder for them to hit. Pitchers have been doing that because they're all going to be unhittable pitches. As a 101-mile-per-hour fastball, meaning his new delivery instantly added 3 miles per hour to his pitcher's message up. A terrible throw allowed him to score. 2006 up by 1, the Orioles won.